3221 acres. We, in September, did the .1506 acres, just due to limited funds between several surveys and all, all that's required for making that happen. So since then, we've saved it a little bit and thought we'd come back and see if you guys were up to selling the balance of .1715. This would allow us to completely capture the rest of our yard and also give us the rightful use of the trail to go down below to the bottom half of our house.
Okay, and I believe 2 years ago, whenever we were talking about the larger, the entirety, the amount was $11,000, and then y'all elected then to just buy the portion you bought for $5,000. So are you still good with paying the $6,000 for this portion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I already have, I have the survey, so I don't know, we have to do that again. I'm hoping not.
You won't have to.
Everything's still marked and...
Yeah, the surveys are fine, Lisa. The only thing is I'm going to need the full-size plats to be able to file. What I have is the little stuff. So if we can get him to get us the full-size plat, that's all I need for that. So we'll record it, and we'll have to bring it to council next time to get an ordinance to sell it. And that's all I know that we need to have on this one. Now, you know you'll have to replat again.
Right.
Amend the plat, actually. And,
right.
And then...
Yeah, your assistance through this is most helpful. So I'm gonna be asking you questions again that I know we've already been through.
Yeah, all the closing costs
and it
again.
seems like you'll have a lot going on, so I'm sure this is the last thing you want to deal with right now. Okay, so I need to go back to my survey guy and get the full plat.
Yeah, so I can record it. I'll need that.
Okay.
And we can almost wait till you do the replat, amending plat, to do that part.
Okay.
But you'll need to do that as soon as possible so we can close the sale. We can't close it till we do that.
Okay. All right. I will get in contact with him and start moving that along.
And then the closings, you'll have to pay for that. But other than that,
right.
It's like last time.
Here if we can't do it. That was the one from last 2 years ago. So with that, I'll entertain a motion.
Do we need a motion if we're gonna?
I think it'd be good to have the motion, and then we can bring it back as the ordinance to ratify.
You need a motion. Well, I'll make that motion and that we approve the sale for $6,000. The buyer, or the seller, the buyer, pay all closing costs and get the replat into Marvin, and then he can bring the ordinance back to us for final approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the sale of 0.1715 acres that are adjacent to 1844 Inspiration Lane to Lisa Fold for $6,000 with the buyer paying the closing costs. Do we have any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Okay.
Well,
thank you.
We'll follow up so we can get all of it together.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
We will now move to item number 9, which is consider approval of ordinance number 1339-2022, amending Article 8.07, pets inside municipal buildings. Why did I feel like this was going to be ignored? Why?
Why does she do these things? Are you the one speaking? Can you come over here? Sit. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, I love that.
Better trained than I am.
Kevin, who's that?
He does. I know I put myself in places that I don't always belong. There are a couple things about this that bothered me. And from my little dog discussions in here before, I've trained service dogs since 1994. So some of this just came across a little rough to me, and I kind of redid it because I don't want anyone to be offended by things that we put in here. One of the things that bothered me was deeming someone worthy enough to bring in a dog. And I don't, I'm afraid I'll with you on that. But each dog, if for an assistance dog or a service dog, they're trained for a specific thing to help somebody. You can't always pinpoint whether someone needs a dog or not. Yes, there's a lot of people that get certificates online and take their dogs where they want to, but we have people with seizure disorders. We have people with diabetes that have dogs that can detect that when their blood sugar is going to spike on them. Seizure alert dogs. And then for veterans, there's the PTSD dogs, where that's not always for everybody. For veterans, it is approved as a disability.
When was the last time this was amended?
2010.
Not my fault.
Can you answer me a question?
Yes.
Are they supposed to have some form of a vest that, like if they were coming in, you guys would know that it
They
was
should.
what we call a service dog?
Yeah, most of them have an identifying, if it's a hearing dog, it generally says so. Like we were talking about earlier, if it's a service dog and you're not supposed to pet them, generally it says so.
But it's not required though for them to
No.
have one, right? Okay,
Mhm.
so I know that some of them do, if they're blind, they would have a vest
Mhm.
saying, you know,
Yes.
saying what it is, or, some people do that, but it's not required for them
Right.
to do it.
Right.
Right.
And usually they at least have something on their
Right.
collar.
That they're,
Yes,
they're a service dog.
yes.
Yeah.
But in other words, we wouldn't be able to go up and question
No.
them or anything like that.
You really can't. I mean, it gets into like we were with the COVID, you can't ask people if they got the shot, you know.
I had this happen to me yesterday at the clinic, and a lady came in with a stroller, and we literally thought it was a baby. We really thought it was a baby, because it was a baby stroller.
I'm sure.
And it was to her, and she did have a little service, vest on it, and, it was for, emotional distress or something. And, she literally carried it like a baby, so, but she